Alright, here we go. Last video of 2021. Happy New Year, everybody. So, I want to do something different in this video. Long overdue. I apologize. I know a lot of YouTubers messaged me, and I did a poll once, as far as what top 10 video that you guys wanted to see, and that was a while ago, so I apologize. But I wanted to show a top 10 raw books in my collection. Top 10 raw books in my collection. This is as of right now. I mean, wow, just picking 10 was kind of hard for me. I mean, I think tomorrow top 10 will probably change if I did it tomorrow or next week. But I kind of went through everything I had in my collection, and a couple books stood out to me that, like, wow, this is a character I like, or I remember getting it like it was yesterday at a Comic-Con. So not necessarily about the value, but just, I guess, the character and the memories behind the comic book. So the top 10, this is number 10. Demon number 1. This came out in 1972-ish. This is the first appearance and origin of Demon. So I'm not big on DC, but I kind of like this character right here. It's a cool book. It's a Bronze Age book. It's a number 1. So I like this comic book. I like this character here. Demon number 1 has a lot of first appearance actually, but the main character, Demon number 1, or excuse me, Demon, who later becomes part of Justice League Dark. So this book is kind of hot right there. So number 9 is this Iron Fist 14. So I already have this graded, but I couldn't pass up on this high grade copy. I mean, I remember the dealer, like it was yesterday, saying that this is a 9.4, 9.6 candidate. So this was years and years ago. So I pulled the trigger, even though I already had it graded. I got an Iron Fist 14 from 1977, first full appearance of Sabretooth, which is like a major enemy to Wolverine. So I pulled the trigger. Haven't graded yet, but still top 10 in my collection. I love that book. So another book that, again, just about the character, Cat number 1. This is a 20-cent Bronze Age book. This came out in 1972. This is the first appearance and origin of the Cat. There is a Mark Jeweler copy of this, so if you find that, you're definitely in the money. But this character, also known as Greer, I think her name was Greer Grant or something, she later becomes Tigra, but she first showed up in the Cat. And then Patsy Walker later became the Cat. She became Tigress. So again, I can't pass up on on other high grade copies that I see. I mean, these are all high grade copies. I love collecting high grade copies, and it's hard for me to pass up on them. So I like this character a lot, the Cat number 1. You never know what could happen with that character there. So another book I have graded, but I still collected, is the Marvel Spotlight 32. This came out in 1977. This is the first appearance and origin of Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew. And it's also, I thought I read somewhere where there's a person that's already being casted to voice that character in Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse number 2 when that comes out. So again, one of my top 10 books, 1 copy, 2 copies, 3 high grade, 9.2, 9.4, 9.6 candidate, Marvel Spotlight 32, maybe even 9.8 actually. So I love that book right there. Another book that I need to grade, I don't have this graded yet, but this Marvel Premiere number 1, another Bronze Age classic. This came out in 1972. This is the rebirth of him. And it's also the first appearance of the Soul Stone, I believe. There's an Infinity Stone in this book that wasn't identified in the book, but was later identified in other issues. So cool cover of Warlock. Found another copy, high grade, 9.2, 9.4, maybe even 9.6. So just beautiful copies here that I will collect all day, every day. So this is two books, but I want to consider this as one. Air Pirates Funnies #2 and then #1. Now this is an interesting. You don't see this book around a lot. This came out like 1970, 1971. And this particular, I forgot the publisher, but this particular comic book series or publisher, they kind of made jokes about Disney characters. Like they showed Disney characters engaging in like crime or drugs or, lewd acts. So, Disney got upset. They filed a lawsuit and, spent a lot of money trying to get this stopped. But of course, some copies, went out there to the public. So I got this very hard to find. When I saw it, I had to get it. I pulled the trigger. Kind of, a rare story behind it as far as something that probably you'll never see again nowadays happening with Disney. But Air Pirates Funnies 1 and 2, really interesting uh, series and story right there. So let me see, we're at 1, 2. So this is #4, top four raw book in my collection, Fantastic Four 67. Now, wow, this came out in 1967. This is the first cameo appearance and origin of him in the Cocoon, who later becomes Warlock. So I bought this so long ago. I need to grade it. I've seen like high grade copies have this type of color, so I'm pretty sure this is like the natural color, this kind of beige or what have you. But high grade copy, does have a slight little overwrap here, but clean, sharp corners, no major ticks. Just a beautiful copy. I'll definitely grade one day. And then the top three books in my comic book collection, raw. This is #3, Thor 165. This came out in 1969. This was the first full appearance and cover appearance of him, and the character's also been confirmed for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So I think that's why this book is definitely seeing some heat. Again, just another high grade copy. I haven't seen any other high grade copies when I'm out there. I only have one copy, so I can't wait to grade it. Beautiful black cover, Thor, Warlock, pretty cool cover there. So that's #3. #2 book in my collection is Marvel Premiere 15. This is the first appearance and origin of the Iron Fist. Daniel Rand. I know a lot of people hating on the Netflix series. I thought it was okay. Wasn't the best, but it was okay. Hopefully they'll maybe cast another character if this character ever joins the MCU and the movies or what have you. But beautiful copy. Came out in 1974. Again, I kind of see this book a lot, so these are all high grade copies, like 9.2, 9.4, 9.6. There's a couple 9.8 candidates in here, so hopefully one day I'll grade that soon. It has a lot of first appearance actually. It's not just Iron Fist, Daniel Rand. There's a lot of first appearance in this book. A 9.8 just sold for like 15K, I think. So high grade copies of this book is definitely worth a lot. So couldn't pass on the opportunity if I saw it. So the last book, the #1 book in my collection, and when I got it, I don't think I've ever seen it again. But this Primer #2 came out in 1982, so I guess a copper age, maybe borderline bronze, copper age, let's just call it. But this is the first appearance of Grendel, the Hunter Rose, and then the Argent the Wolf. So I believe Netflix has a series coming out with this character soon. But like I said, I've never seen this book again in a while, like on the wall. I mean, I haven't looked online or whatever. I'm sure they're online, but just at any Comic-Con on the wall or any dealer showing it off, I haven't seen it. Very, very hard book to find. I could have easily put, you know, Voodoo or Bullseye or some of the other Raw books I have, Miss Marvel #1, but I think those are more common books you can get probably easily. This right here is pretty hard to find. So this is my #1 Raw book in my collection, ladies and gentlemen. One day I look forward to grading it, so that'd be fun to see what kind of grade it gets, but I'm thinking 9.2, 9.4, 9.6 range. I mean, I see like one little baby tick, but that's it. But yeah, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed the video. I mean, that was kind of fun looking through the collection and kind of seeing what I have out there. So again, Happy New Year. Hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you have much success to your comic book endeavors in 2022. So as always, collect what you want to collect, but please take care of those comics, and I'll talk to you later.